Recording in progress.
Well, good morning. So we'll just continue with our arrays. So wherever we was left yesterday, the same from there we'll start. Okay. Yesterday I explained, right? So see, this is what one more example of two-dimensional array. This is what I explained. I will explain one more time. Okay, I will explain one more time. So are you guys able to hear me?
Oh, I'm getting some disturbance, sir.
Okay. Okay, I hope now it is fine. Okay, so people see here. So right, so now so the same program I'm explaining one more time. Okay, so say because for continuity purpose. Okay, so simple, I am trying to enter row size comma column size. So in our previous programs we are not doing like that, that's why. Okay, so the same thing you can try for single dimensional array also. Okay, so what will happen here? So if you want to work with a two-dimensional array, multi-dimensional array, the syntax for that is int. Here we need to keep comma new data type of row size comma column size. Okay, so here we are trying to enter row size comma column size at runtime. Okay, so that's what we have done. So now what happened? So now and so we entered the row size comma column size now. Okay, so then values got I mean this value got assigned to these two variables. Now for example, just imagine, so I'm just explaining what will happen if the program runs. Okay, so now what happened, we have row value comma column value, yes or no? Okay, so here what some, for example, if I are going with 3, so row value is 3 and column value is 3, and this is how the array get constructed. Okay, that is fine. Now up to that part clear, right? So now we'll go to the second part. So here we have 4 for loops. See, this is 2 for loops here and 2 for loops in below. So the first 2 for loops, so we got 3 by 3 array size. That means how many elements we need to enter? 3 rows and 3 columns. So that means 3 star 3, that is what, 9. 3 star 3, that is what, 9 elements, right? So each row consists of 3, each column consists of 3, that's why 9 elements. Okay, so 9 elements. So now what will happen initially? So for I equal to 0, what is the row value we entered here? 3, right? So that's why 3. Someone may ask me, sir, only 3 by 3 can we give 4 by 4, 10 by 10? You can give 100 by 100 also, no problem. Okay, so I less than 3, I plus plus. Now what will happen? J equal to 0, j less than, what is the column value we entered? 3. So j plus plus. So here what will happen? So initially when I equals to 0, okay, initially I equals to 0. Okay, so I less than 3, 0 less than 3, condition satisfied. Now it will enter into the second for loop. Okay, second for loop. Second for loop, what will happen? So here this condition is for which one? I equals to, where it is checking the condition? I equals to, so I'm unmuting Maruti. Maruti.
Yes, sir.
Hi. So Maruti. So see, now what happened, like, so everyone, please listen carefully. This is not for Maruti, this is for everyone. So I equals to 0. Now I less than, so what is the I value we are imaging? So like we are just thinking like it's 3. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I less than 3. Okay. I plus plus. This is how the for loop got constructed now.
Okay.
Okay. So now what will happen? I equals to 0. I less than 0 less than 3. Condition true or false?
True.
True. Now it will enter into this block. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So what will happen? Whatever the conditions we have, it should execute all the conditions here. It don't care about what conditions we have written inside. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what will happen? Tell me. J equals
for
to
j
0.
equal to 0, j less than 3.
J plus plus.
It will assign a 0 0.
Wait. So what happened now here? J equals to what? 0. So 0 less than 3. Condition true. So j plus plus. Okay. Now what will happen? What is the I value here?
0.
So what is the j value here?
0.
0. So a of 0 comma 0. So that means what? First element got entered now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now again.
Now j equal to, j will increment and
correct.
j will be 1.
Correct.
1 less than 3. Again condition true. It will go inside the loop. Then
what is the I value?
0 1. I 0 j1. So
j1.
First row second element got entered. Then j will increment. It will go to 2. 2 less than 3. Again it will go to the loop. A02. It will assign first row third element. Then j will increment. J will become 3. Then 3 less than 3. The condition got fails. So it will exit this for loop. Then go to the first for loop. I got incremented.
Wait now for some. Okay, so now what happened? So when 3 less than 3 condition got failed, it will come out of the for loop. Then what will happen? So it will come out of the for loop, and what will happen? So again, So again, what will happen? It will come to I for loop again. Okay. So now what will happen? I equals to 0 previously. Now y plus plus. That means what will happen? Like I equal to 0 plus 1. So now some other person. So thank you, Maruti. So this will build confidence in you people also. So Saujanya. Yes, Saujanya, you can unmute yourself. Soumyasri.
Yes, sir.
Soumya or Saujanya?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hi, Soumya. So Soumya. So now what happened? Now tell me. So I equals to 0. This is done. Now what will happen? So I equal to I plus 1. That means
Yes,
what?
sir.
0 plus 1. Now
Yes, sir.
1 less than 3. Condition true or false?
Yes, sir.
2. True. Then what will happen? Now tell me.
It will
So
be
it will enter into which
Yes.
block? It will execute. It will execute. Chappandi.
Second
Sec-
row, first
Second
element,
for
sir.
loop. Perfect. So this will execute what? Second for loop. Yes or no?
Okay.
Okay. Now what will happen? J equals to 0. So 0 less than 3. J plus plus. Okay. So condition got true. Now it will print what? So what is the I value here?
1.
Sorry.
Second row, first loop, sir. First element, sir.
No. Yeah, correct. What is the I value here?
1.
1. Okay. So what is the J value?
0.
So A of what? 1 comma 0. After that, what will happen? J value will increment to what? 1.
Okay.
So 1 comma 1. So after that, J value will increment 1 comma 2.
2.
Right? So now 3 more elements got entered. Now finally, what will happen?
Second element,
This one completed now. Second row elements got entered now. So now what will
enter.
happen? So finally, again, it will come back to I for loop. Okay, I equal to I plus 1. So now what will happen? What is the I value previously?
Previously 2, sir. 1, sir. Now
Uh,
it becomes 2.
2. Correct. 2 less than 3. Condition got true. And again, it will enter into this block. Yes or no? Now J for loop will enter. So now what is the array here? So what is the I value here?
2.
What is the J value?
0.
Like that. So 2 0, 2 1, 2 2. And finally 9 elements got entered. Okay. Oh, thank you. You can mute yourself. Sagar. Sagar.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Sagar.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now what will happen? Now we have array elements, right? Like this, simply. Yes or no?
Right. Yes.
Now we need to display those array elements. Yes or no? So
Yes, sir.
for that we need 2 for loop. So 1 for loop. So for displaying rows, after that each row we need to get what? New line. So for that reason we are going for 2 for loops here. So initially what is the I value?
It's 0, sir.
0 less than 3. Condition got true, right?
Right.
So now it will enter into this block.
Second block. Right.
Correct. So what will happen now? J equals to 0, 0 less than that row size 3. So now condition got true.
Condition.
What is the I value here?
Right. It's 0, 0.
0, 0. After that, again, j value will increment. What is the j value now?
Right. It's 0 plus 1. It's 1.
Perfect, perfect. So now, what is the array here? 0,
1.
1.
The second will be 0, 1.
Correct, correct, correct. Now j value will increment. 2 less than 3. Condition got true. And here
Condition
0,
got true.
0,
0, 2.
So
0,
all needs
2.
perfect. All needs to enter in the same line, and we are displaying with some space. That's why we are keeping space here. So now what will happen?
Right.
So it will display the first row, and after that
First.
it will enter into this console.write line. It will help us to move the cursor to next line. Similarly,
Next line, right.
yeah. So yeah, you can unmute. You can mute yourself. So similarly, all the other elements, 6 elements will be displayed. So this is how the array program will execute. So now I will just show you the output one more time. I have shown multiple times, but I want to show one more time. So now, any questions? So please ask me so that I can. So I'm entering 3 by 3 as I explained in the program. So same values I'm entering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9. That's it. Okay. So we got the output. This is how. Yes. Any questions now? Are you guys clear?
Yes.
So no one is responding. Only Amit responded. So if anyone had doubt, I will explain. That's why I'm asking. Please confirm, guys. See, that's why I explained second time also. I know this is a little tricky topic here, and that's why. So 6 for loops we used in one program. So these people, when I'm asking, they are not unmuting. At least comment here if people are understanding or not. So whom I asked here and she did not respond.
Clear, sir.
Okay. Saujanya, so are you there? Are you able to understand? So Sri Divya. Correct. 4 for loops. Okay, so fine. So I'm taking it as this to everyone. So I'm just just note down this program. So note down carefully. Otherwise, you will get more errors while practicing. See, so why I'm giving all these things means, so at each line of execution, what will happen? So that you people don't confuse with the output. That's why I gave commented lines here. So don't confuse like, sir, do we need to write this code or something? It's not mandatory, so you can remove them also. But still, this will become easy for you guys. That's why I kept like this. Okay, please note down the program. Okay. So I hope everyone is done. So we will go with that hotel bill program. Yeah. So we'll just see. So you people know the output, but I want to see. I want to show the output one more time. Okay. So guys, see here. First, we'll run the program. Okay. So see, for example, if you are going for somewhere, you need to enter how many want to buy. So I'm just keeping 2. So enter serial number, item number, details. So simple. I'm just keeping 1. That is what my first item. So enter first item name details. So some sugar. So this is what a string. We need to enter only string. Enter quantity. I'm just adding 1 kg. Say enter cost some 20. Okay, enter serial number. Second item. That's why we're keeping 2. So enter item name. What is the item name? Some salt. Okay, enter quantity. So 3. Okay, now cost 45. So see. Okay, this is how we are getting. So what is happening? Serial number, item name, quantity, cost, total. So what should so here simple. So how many number of items we are entering here? So whatever the item count we are entering, that many times the loop should iterate and it should allow us to enter the elements. Okay, and once it is done, while printing the output here in the down, here also it should iterate the loop for that many times and it should print that. Okay, so let's see how the program was implemented. So initially final cast. So what is the final cast initially? That is 0. So console.writeline, enter how many items you want to buy. So whatever our requirement based upon it, we can enter. So we can enter 2, 3, 50, 60, how many elements, whatever you buy, you can enter. Okay. So after that, what? So number of items, we are just doing unboxing. Okay. After that, what is this int I number? So simply I'm declaring one array here. So this I number array. So array index always start with 0 and end with size -1. Just remember that. So see, so here we need item number, item name, quantity, cost, total. So all these things are arrays only. So this is what simple array syntax, right? Data type square bracket array name equal to new data type of size. Yes or no? Data type square brackets array name equal to new data type size. So simply we declared few arrays here. Okay, fine. So now I'm going for okay. So now we are going for what? The first for loop. So the what is the why is the first for loop? So this is for entering the details of the item. So now initially int I equal to 0, I less than number of items minus 1. So here this is the one line, this is the one. So why I started with index started with 0 and end with the size -1. So how many elements who is deciding here? Number of items only, right? So if we have 5 number of items, then we will enter 5 number of items. If it is 4, then we will enter 4 number of items. That's why number of items -1. Now enter serial number, item number details. Okay, so now what is happening? So then after that, what we are doing? So we are just reading that one. That means what? See, when we enter 1, then first item. So again, enter I plus 1 item name. So actually we can keep like this only, but I plus 1 why I'm keeping. So here it started with 0, right? So 0 plus 1, 1. That's why we kept I plus 1. Item name details. Okay. So whatever the item name you want, you can keep there. Quantity. So I name of I only. So whatever the quantity we wanted. So we are just appending the value here. Okay. So after that, we are just doing unboxing, and similarly to cost also. So now people tell me total of I equals to, I mean, see, so we are individually connecting here. Why? Because I value for loop here. So if we are entering 3 values, so I equal to 0, I less than 3, I plus plus. So similarly here, it will execute everything here. Okay. So total of I, total of C, initially first item total it will count. So after that, what it is doing, simply it is adding final to final cost. What is final cost? See, quantity. For example, if you bought 2 sugar and each cost is 30 rupees, then what is the total cost here? 60 rupees. The final cost will be what? So after calculating all the cost of items, then it will generate. Okay, final cost equal to final cost plus total of I. So what is the final cost initially here? 0. So final cost equal to 0 plus whatever the first item value we are getting, we are adding. Now what will happen? It will come back here. Now it will ask us to enter one more item. So based upon our condition. So how many times the condition will execute until the condition got fails. So it will execute and it will know what we have, final cost value. Okay. Now, so we need to display the output. Okay. For that, what we are doing, serial number /t, it will help us to bring some space between the 2 values. So /t, it's simple. /t means it's a tab only. Correct. So I name /t, quantity /t. After that, so after entering the header, what we are doing, we are moving the cursor to next slide. Okay, here what we are doing, we need to display the, see, sugar, and after that the salt, and after that whatever we are entering there. So we are trying to display here. From where? I number, I name, quantity, all these things. So from where we got it? This is again got from where? Number of items -1. Okay. And finally, here we are displaying the total bill is final cost. So from where it is getting, from here it is getting. Okay, this is what the program. So any questions? Okay, just note down the program. So see, when you are declaring number of items, variable, people are giving like this. Don't give any space. Okay, final cost, final space cost. If you are doing like that, then you will get error. Okay, that's why don't put any space in between them. Okay. So why I take number of items minus one means, see, array index always start with 0 and end with size minus 1. That's why we are keeping. Or you can go one more way. You can go like this also. If you remove that, so like this, it will also work, but I prefer this one only. Okay, so why? Because I started my size from 0. Final cost as 0. Why? So initially the cost will be what? So before processing the bill, so it is 0 only, right? So that's why we kept 0. So but after adding all the information here, then the final cost will change from item to item. For example, when the first item value entered, then what will happen? For example, if you took one sugar packet for 30 rupees, what is the final cost for that at that point? 30 rupees. Now you enter second element, something else, some chocolates. So that is 20 rupees, and two chocolates you bought 40. So 2 into 40, 2 into 20, 40 plus what is the final cost previously? 30 plus 40. That is what? 70 rupees. That's why. So final cost will change, and finally once the for loop it got I mean when the for loop when the cursor came out of for loop, that time whatever the final cost we have, the same we are displaying there. Yeah. So Suhasini, simple. So see, initially item number. So how many items? So simple. What is this array syntax? So see, if you have three elements, then how many item numbers will be there? Three, right? And if we have three number of items, so from where this number of items? So total number, enter number of items you want to buy. So whatever the number of items, so based upon, so we need three quantities, three cost, three item names, right? That's why we kept everywhere the size is number of items only. So how many item numbers we need to enter, how many item names we need to enter, how many quantities we need to enter, how much cost we need to enter, everything will depend on item name only, sorry, number of items only. Slash t means tab, Gayatri. Here is the final cost, the first variable. So from tomorrow onwards, we are going to start with oops concepts. So I request everyone, don't miss the oops concepts. If you miss the oops concepts, Okay, so are you guys done with the program?
Just wait, sir.
Okay, so so see, so from next class onwards, we are going to start with OOPS concept. So if anyone, so please don't miss even a single class. And if anyone of your friends is there in the same class, I request everyone should join. I mean, and ask them to join the class.
Sir, could you please explain this console dot line number 35?
See, this is header. So after generating the bill, we are showing serial number, item name, quantity, cost, total. So that is header of the bill. So why we are keeping slash t means for getting tab. So in between serial number and item name, we are getting tab. See, guys, when so when you are displaying the output, guys, you need to follow the data type, otherwise you will get the error. So most common error for everyone. So when quantity is there, so that is integer, so you need to enter integer like that. So see, I will show you. Enter serial number, so this is integer, enter integer only. Enter item name, so some text I'm giving. So this should be string, so you can give anything in string format. Quantity of test. So so this is also integer, you need to enter integer. So this is also integer, you need to enter integer. So total bill. So that line number 35, this one only. Okay, so simple. We are simply displaying the values, and in between I need some space, that's why we are keeping some slash t there. So that's it. Okay, note down. So done with this. So guys, completed.
Sir, can you show from first once?
Okay. I don't know how many done with this. Okay.
Okay. Sir.
Okay, fine. Any more questions? No. Okay, fine. Then we can wind up for today. So tomorrow onwards, the hoops will start. So the real game will start from tomorrow. So thanks all for joining. We'll meet tomorrow.